Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Phoenix Suns versus the Denver Nuggets. Full Game 2 highlights, reaction, and review, plus breakdown. Let's jump right into it. As we see Jamal Murray getting in the way right there on that jump, trying to get the steal on the jump ball. Nice little shot by Devin Booker. Jamal Murray had a tough night, but it was mostly, as Coach Malone said, it was mostly mental. Sometimes the shots don't go in, or you might not, get the looks that you want. I remember one of the teammates. I want to give him credit, as we see the nice lob right there to Aiden. You see Jokic is going to come right back. Nice finish right there over Aiden. I can't remember who it was. It was Jeff Green. It had to have been Jeff Green. It was Jeff Green who had a good game. Remember what I said before about the Nuggets needing Jeff Green to play well on both ends. To have this type of success that we want. A lot of people will say, well, Michael Porter Jr. needs to as well. It's true to an extent. I mean, we need Michael Porter Jr. knocking down shots. But as you saw, this team can still get a victory with Michael Porter and Jamal Murray not having, good games. But yeah, I was saying Jeff Green had even told Jamal, like, hey man, Aaron Gordon with the finish right there. Don't worry about the traps. Don't worry about the blitzing and the pressure, man. Just keep playing the game. It's going to come. You know what I'm saying? And even Coach Malone kind of mentioned, just when it's on those nights, man, be a playmaker. That's what I was speaking to before. If you watch some of my Trailblazer videos, in those videos, I talked about appetite and how players have to. Sometimes players have to, change their appetite. You know what I'm saying? Realign their appetite with something else, and sometimes you're going to have to do that, during the game, let alone during the season. You might have to change because of a trade or, just things change, coaching change. Jeff Green with the strong finish right there. Philosophy change, whatever. But sometimes just during the course of a game, if things aren't going your way, Kevin Durant off the glass there, you might have to change your appetite and become satisfied and excited about helping your teammates succeed. You know what I'm saying? How many assists you can get, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about being young. There's plenty of time for Jamal Murray to understand that, because he can only get better with that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Not putting that pressure on himself to score a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was kind of the night for Jamal Murray. Jokic started out, fast. You know what I'm saying? Faster than he usually does. Remember, I even spoke about how Embiid was more of a scorer. And speaking of Embiid, I told you guys that Embiid, it's not always like that with Philly. I just said that. And you see Harden, you know what I'm saying? Even though they call Harden the second option, you see he took over. Sometimes he's still the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's still the quarterback, man. And you see he even without his main receiver, he was still able to get some things done, you know what I'm saying, and come out with that victory over the Celtics. Jokic is the quarterback of this team, of the Nuggets. Jokic is the quarterback, as we see Aaron Gordon knocking down this three right here. Nice. Aaron Gordon had a nice game, a very nice game. You can see he he was just very cautious. He really, really wanted to perform well. So he was you could just see, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to overshoot. He didn't want to undershoot. Like, he was really focused on, executing, you know what I'm saying, his jump shots, and finishing around the rim with elevation. he did a good job, man. I mean, it's a playoff game. I thought Aaron Gordon really stepped up and did what he was supposed to do, man. Shouts out to Aaron Gordon. Same thing with KCP, which was, what made it possible for the Nuggets to stay in this game and pull it out in the end. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Aaron Gordon and KCP, and then you got Bruce Brown, who gives you that toughness off the bench, and then Jeff Green, like I said, was productive on both ends. I mean, that's, when you have role players like that, you know what I'm saying, who understand their role and still produce in their role. And these are veterans. You know what I'm saying? These are veteran guys. I mean, it's not a lot, Christian Braun, he's a rookie. But there's not a lot of rookies, you know what I'm saying, on this roster, you know what I'm saying, or in the rotation. But Christian Braun definitely is a rookie, and he definitely is in the rotation, and he does well. He's definitely out there contributing on both ends of the floor, you know what I'm saying, more so on defense. And that's what you need. You don't need anybody out there who still wants, who's trying to take up shots. You want somebody out here who can contribute on the defensive end, man. A glue guy, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. That type of glue guy, so to speak. There's different types of glue guys. But yeah, man, Jokic played well. Like I said, he's the quarterback of this team. He started out, offensively fast offensively. See him here knocking down the three as he continued in the second half to play at a nice steady pace. Devin Booker has impressed me this playoffs. I never was a big Devin Booker guy for whatever reasons, but the way Devin Booker, I think he's gotten better, honestly, this playoffs. Just the challenge, he kind of realized that he can easily take that challenge of playing good, solid defense. I look for Devin Booker next season to be first team all defense type of player, man. Honestly, I was that impressed with the way Devin Booker played defense in that first round. Obviously, he hasn't played. I don't think he's felt like he had to play that type of defense on anybody against the Nuggets, especially with Jamal Murray not having success. They brought a Kogi in, I think, to guard Murray mostly this game. So we see that beautiful pass right there, pocket pass, a little drop pass. I mean, just that Murray-Jokic combination can be so deadly. Nice shot right there by Devin Booker as he gets the friendly roll. But as we see Jokic putting on the moves right there, again, getting the friendly roll. Those rims are kind up in Ball Arena. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nice. That was nice right there. Nice right there. He took advantage of that. Aaron, I mean, again, some of these guys are still learning. These are all experience that they're getting. You see Kevin Durant with the goaltend right there. Now that leads me to what I was saying last video for the Nuggets about what adjustments Phoenix will make. Remember what I said about Kevin Durant at the 5, but the first adjustment I would make would be asking DeAndre Ayton to step up, man. You know what I'm saying? And DeAndre, you can tell that that's exactly what they did, was ask DeAndre Ayton to, we're paying you a lot of money, bro. We need you to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be a good look, man, if we go small and we have success. So we're going to give you this opportunity. Now, remember, they got to go to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? I mean, basically, you're supposed to hold your home court. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this team is doing. You know what I'm saying? Is holding home court. The Nuggets held their home court 2-0, So now we'll see what the next adjustment is for Phoenix. But like I said, they definitely asked Ayton to step up. Ayton did play well. He didn't dominate. He tried a couple times. He tried to seal his guy strong. But his technique, he wrapping the arm around, or, instead of just making himself a huge target, you know what I'm saying, and a strong target to be able to receive the ball, he's trying to gain an advantage, and obviously the refs aren't going to allow him to do that. He's not a veteran. They're not going to let him get away with that. So he wasn't able to establish position down low like that. So that kind of took away from a lot. Most of it came from a 10-feeder out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had a couple lobs here and there, but not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not really a huge impact, which again is why the Nuggets were able to stay in it and then swing it their way at the end, you know what I'm saying, and win the game, because again, Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray were having off nights, so to speak. So you would, if you're a Phoenix Suns, you definitely would expect, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and then hopefully if DeAndre Ayton can have a big night, you know what I'm saying, you can get some space, you can create a margin. But that just never happened. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looked in spots. Okay, Kevin Durant might get it going. Devin Booker has it going. But that was it. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant didn't have a big night. Chris Paul ended up leaving with a groin injury. Once that happened, it was almost like it deflated. Because the Phoenix Suns were looking good when that happened. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Like, I don't know if they had warnings. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like out of nowhere he's headed to the locker room. And next thing you know, the air's being let out their balloon, and they fall back down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And the Nuggets take the victory. So we'll see what goes on with Game 3 if Chris Paul is even going to be available for that Game 3. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Now, I don't want to say we could be looking at a sweep if Chris Paul is not available, but man, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, and I just think Chris Paul, as with his direction and the way he plays on both ends, I mean, he's an intricate part to what they're trying to do, so man, I don't know. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some major adjustments needed to be made. If that's the case, as far as the Nuggets, man, we just go in my opinion, with the same game plan. I mean, we don't need to change anything. We're 2-0. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a good night shooting for the most part as a team, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to Murray and Michael Porter Jr. as well, or together. But, I mean, we still came out with the victory, so we don't really need to change too much. So the Nuggets don't really need to change too much. Just, get some rest, go over some film if needed, and get ready for Game 3. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to seeing what happens with that, because it's not looking, the pressure's going to start building on the Phoenix Suns, and man, it's not looking good. So we can't wait to see what happens in Game 3, man. So I thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.
If this world were mine,